One thing about pleasure, I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for pleasure. Yes, it is a film about the porn industry, and I just wasn't prepared for the porn. Just wasn't.
Ladies, I want to see you back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Welcome back, my G's, to View It, Review It. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. I post everything to do with TV show and film reviews, recommendations, and just basically geek out about what I'm watching. I have had a very good week, and as you can see by the title, you should know why. I got to go to Sundance Film Festival London 2021 as press. Me with my 261 subscribers. Oh, I'm so honored. I'm so happy. I was so excited. So Sundance Film Festival. This was the like brochure of like all the films and stuff. And then little me. It's my name. Press. Can you see press? Can you see the press? That is me. I am press. I am press. So Sundance officially runs from the 29th of July to the 1st of August. I got to attend the press screening, so we got to see the films before the public, basically. I did about 2 films a day, and it was just nice being amongst fellow critics, filmmakers, people in the industry, getting to appreciate the art of film for what it is. I watched a British horror film called Censor. I watched a American rom-com called Together, where it's a 40-year-old man decides he wants to have a child and he is looking for a surrogate, and it shows the relationship between him and his surrogate and the whole pregnancy. I also watched a film called The Nest with Jude Law. I watched a film called Pleasure, which is about a Swedish girl who moves from Sweden to LA to become a porn star, and basically showing her how she got started and her journey and things that happened to her. One thing about Pleasure, I wasn't prepared. I was not prepared for Pleasure. Yes, it is a film about the porn industry, and I just wasn't prepared for the porn. Just wasn't. One film I really enjoyed was a film called Coda. It's based on this family where 3 of them are deaf and there's only one person who can hear in the family. They have a fishing business, but because she's the only one that can hear, she basically helps out a lot. And that was actually a really good film. I didn't expect to enjoy it so much, and it made me cry. But my all-time favorite film, and the one reason why I'm happy that I got to go to Sundance, was to see Zola.
Just met yesterday and you're already trying to take whole trips together?
Be ready by 2.
You want to hear a story about how me and this bitch fell out? It's kind of long, but it's full of suspense.
If you don't know what Zola is basically a film that originated from a Twitter thread in, I want to say 2016 or 2015, one of them. It was basically about this girl on Twitter who started a thread telling a story about how she met this white girl who invited her to make money for the weekend, and it was just a whole bunch of mad crazy events that went on. And I actually remember reading that thread and thinking, wow, this is like a mad story. And the fact that it got picked up to become a film from Twitter is mad, and I love that. And the reason why I enjoyed the film so much is because it literally translates as a Twitter thread. If you were expecting a polished Hollywood type storyline, if you know the story from Twitter, you read the thread, you know what Twitter is like, I feel like you would appreciate it a lot more. If you're not really into like social media Twitter, you don't know like how things are translated. I'm not saying you won't enjoy it, I still think it'll be good, but I just feel like certain things might be lost on you, or certain things might even annoy you. So like you hear the tweet noise throughout the film, even like the dialogue, it comes across as someone's tweeting, it comes across as someone's texting, as opposed to like proper dialogue sometimes. Even just being a black girl, I feel like there are certain things that happen in this film, if you're not a black woman, it will be lost on you. There was a scene, it's not really a spoiler, there was a scene where they were using the public restroom. Zola was squatting over the toilet, whereas Stephanie actually sat on the toilet seat. I feel like black people have this universal thing that we don't sit on public toilets. As a woman anyway, you gotta squat. You just have to do it. You got to use your core, use your thighs, and you got to squat. So the fact that she did that, I just felt like it was funny. So there's little things in there that is, as a black woman, it's just like, it's kind of like a nod to us, if that makes sense. And like even the way that Zola was looking at Stephanie sometimes, and it's because she was just saying some crazy ignorant things. It just made me feel like I was watching a story that my mate was telling me come to life. Them keeping it that way gave it that authentic feel that this is literally a film from Twitter. The person who plays Zola is Taylor Page. I loved her in it. She looks amazing. She got great body and plays it very well. The one thing that annoyed me as a Nigerian person, the one guy who plays Stephanie's pimp, who's played by Coleman Domingo. We meet him as this American black guy, has a normal American accent. And then all of a sudden, he switches it to an African accent. The only way I knew this man was meant to be doing a Nigerian accent is because the subtitles said Nigerian accent. This wasn't a Nigerian accent, I'm sorry. It was, you know, them accents where Americans try and speak African, because Africa is the whole of Africa. It was one of those accents. It was one of those accents that feel like it could have been in the fictional world of Zamunda, even Wakanda. That's where his accent was from.
I want a woman that's going to arouse my intellect as well as my loins.
Where will you find such a woman?
In America.
Obviously, I'm not African American, so maybe it's different in America. But over here in London, UK, it's the accent. Even in Nigeria, the accent is not it, bro. It's not it. But anyway, as I said, I enjoy Zola because it's what you expect it to be, basically. If you do remember the thread, there are some bits that change slightly, but the overall story is pretty much the same as to what was tweeted on Twitter, basically. I would definitely recommend Zola. It comes out on the 6th of August. Go watch it. Enjoy it for what it was. Enjoy it for its lightheartedness and its funniness. It's funny, and it's, don't take it as like, you know, a number one Hollywood polished film. Like, it's not meant to be that. And my experience at Sundance was amazing. I got to meet like-minded people, it just felt good to, I guess, watch films for the day and like be press and be like, some people think I'm a journalist or like a critic. Like, I'm just so gassed. I'm just gassed. But yeah, that was my review of my time at Sundance and my review for Zola the film. Definitely go watch it. I will list the films that I watched in the description and when they are released in the UK, and I recommend watching them as well because I definitely enjoyed them. I can't wait to go to Sundance London again. I really want to go to Cannes Film Festival one day, hopefully next year, or other Sundance film festivals in other countries. Like, I want to go. So if anyone knows anyone who can invite me or can even give me press, let me know. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also hit the notification button so you are notified when I post another video. And I shall see you on my next review. Bye.